Hey guys, I'm Fuck and welcome to another FIFA 20 Team of the Season player review. And today, guys, I'm going to be reviewing the 90 rated RB Leipzig Team of the Season Nkunku. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. I apologise if I don't, guys, but he's been the new Team of the Season card, which has today just been added into the Bundesliga League SBC. It's very interesting in that he is obviously a very good card, but at the same time, very expensive to get. Now, myself, I only had to spend 50,000 coins on completing Paderborn. The rest of the Bundesliga I've been grinding towards for the past few weeks, so it hasn't cost me hardly anything at all. So it did cost me 50,000 coins in the 3 games that I did play on. He did score me 1 goal and got me 1 assist. He does also have 4-star skills and as well as 3-star weak foot. Then getting into his in-game stats, his main standard stats will be his 93 shot power, his 95 short passing, as well as his 92 vision, and finally his 93 dribbling. I did also have the backbone cams that apply to him. He's got the 1 AI trait of technical dribbler, and oh dear, EA, oh dear. I want to make it clear, first of all, this is a good card. I think he can be played in a variety of positions in the midfield. The problem that I have with him is potentially how much he's going to cost you to be able to get this card, and it's EA's fault. EA need to be able to rewrite League SBCs completely next year and change it up, because it's getting stupid, some of the teams it needs to complete. For example, this card, according to Footbin, at the moment will cost you 340,000 coins to be able to unlock him if you don't already have like any Bundesliga players in your club. Now, no doubt with teams like Paderborn, Union Berlin, and also Dusseldorf, and in particular the case of with Paderborn, that team has got no goal players and will cost you straight away 100,000 coins. For example, you can get 93 rated, so 3 ratings higher, Bundesliga flashback SBC Axel Witsel for 150,000 coins. Nkunku is going to cost you more than double the price of Axel Witsel and will be 3 ratings lower. So that kind of just puts things into like perspective straight away. Obviously, you get packs in return for Nkunku at the same time as well. And if you can grind towards his card for free or for as little coins as possible, then yeah, by all means go and do that. But I do want to talk about some of the pros of this card, because I thought using him in game, he got me 2 goal contributions in the 3 games. I would myself personally use him as a centre midfielder. I think he can work in a CDM position, but if you want a Bundesliga CDM gets the flashback Axel Witsel, he'll be even better than Nkunku, in my personal opinion, for a CDM card. And as a cam, he can, he has got stats that would make him work as a cam, but he's got 3-star weak foot, so that kind of doesn't really help him out too much there either, which is, you're sitting there and you're paying, what, 350,000 coins potentially for a guy who's got a 3-star weak foot. So that's why you wouldn't want to use him as a cam, as far as I'm concerned. Just go and buy like a, I'm sure there's plenty of the better cams, like 350,000 coins, like good weak foot and stuff like that. But it is interesting. I mean, first of all, I thought his passing was very good. Fantastic passing stats all around. 92 vision, which goes up to 96. His short passing goes up to 99 with the backbone cam. So his long passing as well goes into the low 90s. And he came in with 1 assist in the 3 games. His general passing, and that he linked up well with the rest of the team very, very nicely. So I couldn't fault that whatsoever. His passing stats all around are really, really good. His dribbling, again, did feel nice and smooth on the ball, which is obviously good for using him. If you really wanted to use him as a cam, he would feel nice and agile there. But even use him as a centre midfielder, he doesn't feel clunky or anything like that. There's no real need to put a cam to increase his dribbling, because I think it is already fine for the most part. I myself wanted to put a cam to get that physicality, some of his defensive stats up a little bit, and also his passing. But yeah, 88 balance, 88 agility, 91 ball control, 93 dribbling, fantastic stats all around there. 4-star skill moves as well is obviously something that can be utilised very well. So I couldn't fault his dribbling, once again, very, very good. And then also his defensive stats, his tackling in particular, I thought was pretty impressive. 82 stand tackle goes up to 90, and his slide tackle goes from 80 up to 88 with that backbone chems does. So his defensive stats are very good. But listen, as I mentioned before, if you want to see him from the Bundesliga, you do the Witsel SBC. As I said before, he is, Nkunku will cost you more than double the price of Axel Witsel. And has a lot less defensive stats. I think as a box-to-box midfielder, who would have rather want Witsel or Nkunku? I mean, when we're talking about, value for money and stuff like that, I think even as a centre midfielder, you get more better value for money out of Witsel than what you would of Nkunku. And I want to make it clear that this card isn't bad. He's a good card. But if he was available to buy in the market, 100,000 coins he'd be. I tell you that right now, 100,000 coins. I understand that obviously the Bundesliga has been like an amazing league this year and stuff like that around, but we've had so many good Bundesliga centre midfield cards and midfield cards in general that he's just one of the group. He's not unique. He's got nothing special about him. You know, if anything, he's got stats that actually aren't the meta at this stage of FIFA. For example, 3-star weak foot. Some of his stats aren't, you know, like his 84 reactions, his 81 composure aren't quite as good as what they need to be. So if you're sitting there and potentially paying over 300,000 coins for a guy that's got, you know, in some areas amazing stats and other areas very average stats, I just don't think it's value for coins. That's why I give him a 4 out of 10 for value for coins. I think arguably maybe you can make the case of he could even be maybe 3 or 2 out of 10 in terms of value for coins. But in terms of how he plays in game, he is obviously very good, but he doesn't set like the world's light. He's not, you know, he's not something new. He's not something that you haven't experienced before. He is just kind of one of the, I don't know what the saying is, one of the tank, one of the group. So yeah, on the whole, unless you can kind of grind towards car for free, or if you can do him for like 100,000 coins or less, I wouldn't sit there and pay full whack for him whatsoever. I'd just instead sell your players in your team and make bank. That's at least what I would be doing in my personal opinion. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.